Right. Hello, everybody. My name's Sergeant Rusty. I'm a streamer over on Twitch, and I get a lot of questions on how to set up mines in No Man's Sky. So I decided to make a video series. It's really geared more towards beginners, but I think there's something in here for everybody. So I'm going to lay out the basics. And listen, there's more than one way to play this game, so I'm going to be excited to see what you make of it, you know, because everybody's different. But it's still, if I'm with all this information, and there'll be a lot of it, if there's any questions, comments, you know, drop it in the comments below, and also leave my link in the description below. If you still have any more questions, just come by the stream anytime I'm playing. Even if I'm not playing this and you ask me a question, we'll get you to where you need to go, no problem. I love helping people out. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. So you got to have played the game long enough to summon the anomaly. So we're going to go into the anomaly because in order to set up mines, there's technology that we need to unlock here. So you're going to have already farmed up some nanites. About 1,000 should get you there, probably 750 to 1,000. And then you're going to need I forget really exactly what all the prices are, maybe 50 to 100 salvage data, because you need the salvage data to unlock the technology and the nanites to unlock something that you need for the multi-tool. Okay, so we've landed here in the anomaly, which is a multiplayer area of No Man's Sky. I have that turned off because I don't want to get interrupted, to be honest. But there is a nexus for a frame of reference. In the center there, you get missions. But what we want is this ramp up to the left. So we're going to run up this ramp to the left. Okay, I'm going to leave this in. So you kind of, the place seems like intimidating at first, but you'll get the hang of it very quick. This is a store or bazaar, if you will. This is where you're going to be coming to unlock technology as your game progresses, you know, you get bigger, faster, stronger, etc. And we're only going to be concerned with 2 stations today, on the left-hand side, in the middle, the construction terminal, and then multi-tool vendors on the right, all the way in the back. So we're going to run over here to the construction terminal. Okay, we're going to turn this on, and this is where you need the salvage data, because like I said, these have been all the way open, but they're not going to be open for you if you just started. There'll be a little price, usually 10 salvage data. You know, as you're running along the planet, dig it up with the terrain manipulator and get the salvage data. That you know, you're going to be doing that for a while until you get everything unlocked. But you are going to need some to start this. So we're going to go over to the industrial modules here. And we're concerned with the stuff on the left. Not really the cloaking unit. You don't need that right away. But we do need this. All right? We need the wires. I mean, there's basic... At the basics is we need the wires. We need the biofuel reactor, the mineral extractor, and the supply pipe. If you're going after... And then the supply depot. What did I say? The wires, biofuel reactor, extractor... Supply depot, supply pipe. That's what we're going to need, right? If you're going after gas, you'll want the gas extractor. And then the solar panel and the battery will come later. We can set that up for 24 hours, right? But I'm assuming you just started and you don't have a lot of materials, but we'll get to that at another time. And the electromagnetic generator, which it's a nice source of continuous power, right? Usually you're looking for an electromagnetic hotspot because you want to build a big base, because it's very rare to find a mineral deposit and a electromagnetic deposit right next in a usable form to each other. It's very rare, but we'll cover that in another video. So that's a technology I need you to unlock to get started. So we've unlocked that. And then we'll run over here to the multi-tool vendor. Okay. All right, we're going to bring in the upgrades, and all we're concerned about is over here in the very end, we need this survey device, which if you haven't been here yet, you're going to have to unlock this, buy it, basically, and then unlock the survey device, and then we're good to go for mining. to set up mines. You can still mine with your pistol, right? But we're talking physical, an actual mine. So we're done here. We're done here. We're leaving. We gone. Okay, then we hit right back to ramp. All right, it doesn't take long. Just explore around, and this place will become very familiar to you. But we're going to get into the ship. We're going to get up out of here. And then we're just going to pick a planet, any planet. Doesn't matter. I mean, it don't matter if you're looking for a particular decaying nuclear. What do we want? Decaying nuclear or rotting? What do we want? We'll go for decaying nuclear. So that has copper, uranium, silver on it. Not a bad planet. Copper is going to be one of the first mines you're looking for. Get that chromatic metal. Uranium will charge your launch thruster. There's so much stuff I could tell you, but I'm going to stick to keep this in the mining. So we're just there's no particular spot at this point that you're looking for. We're just going to land in an area. Right here will do. This will do. Oop, flying too fast. Then we'll land. And then we just get out, right? And then I'm going to show you a multi-tool that does not have the survey device on it, right? Which is pretty much what you have now if you just started. So we'll look through the visor, right? Over there on the right-hand side, available resources. It's got gamma root, that's a plant, but copper, uranium, and silver. So we're just looking for any deposit at this point. But we only have two modes, right? We have analysis, we have target sweep. That's all we have without the survey device. So we'll switch our multi-tools. All right, and now we have the survey device installed. You're also going to need to, it's going to take parts to build this thing on there. Let's see. Let me go back to this thing. All right, and if we want to build the survey device, we're going to need 3 magnetic resonators, 1 quantum computer, 2 wiring looms. You can pick these parts up at a space station. If you haven't come across them yet, you might have to look for a little while. You can also get them from the small outposts down on the planet if you haven't found one of them yet. They have it there. And at the bigger outposts too. But, you're going to have to scrounge these parts together. And, so just look around and find them and buy them. So you're going to need some money too. I probably should have said that earlier. But, okay, so let's go back to this one. And now, like I said, I have it installed. All right. So we're going to look through the visor. Now on the bottom, we have all a bunch of different modes, right? We have analysis. We have target sweep. We have power survey. We have mineral survey. We have gas. Okay. So depending on what you're looking for. So a mine, more typically talking mines, it really means minerals and gas survey, but the same techniques I'm going to show you are going to work for power survey as well. All right, so we have a mineral already that's already pinged. So we were lucky enough to land within location of a spot that has a mineral deposit, but I don't want to show you that. Like, let's say we were looking for gas instead, because the gas and mineral, they just need different extractors, but it's pretty much the same. Okay, so one's not pinging, so where is one? All right, so I'm going to shut my big yap and listen. There'll be a beeping tone that's very low in pitch. So listen up. Okay, now we're just going to slowly go around in a circle till we hear that tone of that pitch get higher. There it is. That's a high pitch. Low. And there's a high. And that's the direction we go in. So we're going to go there because I'm showing you all the way. There it is. It's an S too. Holy mackerel. Let's go see what this is. Those are hard to find. You know. Oh, let me recharge my. Okay. An S. I mean, because that's all we know at this point. All right, 225. Because the mines have the same class ratings as ships and multi-tools and everything else. C is technically the worst, although C's work in a lot of cases. Oop, am I going to get stuck on this damn thing? Right, here we go. That was very graceful. All right, they come in different classes. C, B, A, and S. I like B's, but it's, you know, it's, how can I put this? You know, a higher, here, let me find this. So we're scanning this. It's the gas cloud. Oxygen. If you find an S-class oxygen, you drop a base computer on it. Just drop a base computer on it and then keep on moving with whatever you're doing, because you can always warp back to the base computer. Okay, but imagine a mine, it's like a circle. So we're standing in the center of the deposit, and as it moves away from the center, it's going to get less dense. Right? Like the local concentration over there on the left is 94%. So we'll move, you know, we'll move up, down, and then left, right to get as close as we can to the center. Now, I've never had the patience, if you will, to get a perfect 100%. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's just as my patience doesn't run out. You know, if I put down an extractor on it, whatever it is, and it's like 92, 93%, I'm good with that, and we're good to go. But you can always move the extractor around to get there, but that's what it is. So if you need a lot of material, you know, faster, you know, you're going to, you know, look for those higher rating deposits. My personal preference is a B. It's always got me where I needed to go, but if you come across an S or an A, grab it. All right, so this is an S. This is the ultimate, because you use oxygen for everything. So you would grab this. Okay, I would highly suggest grabbing this. But let's go. Let's look for minerals now. Okay, we still got one pinged. So all we know, it's a C. All right, so we'll head in this direction. And get over there. And check every once in a while. Maybe it's on top of this rock. It is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Okay. I don't think I have enough juice to get up there. Hold on. I'm gonna have to call my ship in. Come on. All right, well, this will show you how to do stuff. I want to show you it for real. All right, so this should be here. Let's see if this is it. $50 meters. Come on. I overshot it. So what's this C? Okay, we're analyzing it. And it's copper. And it's a C. And so we can move back and forth. Okay, there's 39. Like I said, I've never had the patience. So we'll just use this for instructional purposes. And we'll put a base here. Claim base. We need that to do for construction. And so we're right on a plateau here, so, which is kind of cool. All right, and then we have our deposit. And let's see, what else do I want to say? All right, if you're on the planet looking, right, I suggest you have a north-south on your compass. You know, you pick a cardinal direction and you stick to that compass heading, whether it be north or south. It could be east or west too, but these are the only two that are marked. And I would stay on a northerly heading so you don't find yourself running in a circle, right? So we found copper here, right? But let's say we were looking for uranium, which is another good one. So we'll take off in a northerly direction and we'll scan through our visor, you know, for mines. We'll have to get out of range of this one, about 300 or 400 units away from this one. And then, you know, we'll run a little ways forward and then we'll scan, but we won't scan south, right? South. It doesn't show you in the visor, but we won't scan to the south behind us. We'll only scan in front of us, and we'll look for mines that way, for mineral deposits. And then if it's off track, that's fine. You know, we only want to go far enough, you know, in as straight as line as possible without picking up on the other ones. And then, you know, you could drift off track. You follow what I'm saying, and they'll go see it. And then if that isn't what you want, take it in a northerly direction. Now, if this is copper here and we run north for a little ways and we find another deposit and we go analyze it and it's copper, okay, I would mark that down. And then if I did it again and it was copper, I would seriously think about calling my ship and then flying to another section of the planet, because sometimes the regions, you know, like you get in a copper region, right? And you're going to find nothing but copper, but we're looking for uranium. So we'll, you know, definitely by the third one, I'm in my ship and I'm going to another part of the planet, right? Just fly for a little ways and any direction and land, and then pick a cardinal heading, if you follow what I'm saying, like north or south, you know, and then start heading in that straight line, start looking for deposits. And before I would just stay on a straight line and look until I got it. But if once I started putting that, like if I found 3 in a row, getting your ship and go somewhere else, it dramatically increased the speed at which I was finding of what I was looking for. Okay. And then the quality of it, the like I said, I prefer Bs, but as I'm playing this along, there's certain resources that I would definitely accept a C. Because I'm a C class, because I'm not going back a bunch of times and getting a bunch of pyrite, if you know what I mean. You know, there's certain minerals that you don't use that often. And so a C would get you to where you need to go, or you can just get a C just to get started. If you follow what I'm saying, like, you know, we need copper. So if you got a copper C class, you could drop a very simple mine down and get at least mine and copper for you, to fill your stockpiles to make your life a little easier, if you know what I'm saying. But we could go all over this again. I think I'm going to end this here and make this the part 1. So thanks for watching, everybody. And like I said, if you have any questions about what's going on, drop them in the comments below. I'm going to leave a link for my Twitch stream, and I'd love to see you over there, especially if you have any questions. Because like I said, I'm going over this subject matter a lot, and you can do it. Do not be intimidated. I know you can do it. And if you have any questions, like I said, please come over, ask them anytime, and we'll get you where you need to go. So this is Old Sarge. I'm going to be signing off. I hope they'd love to see you in part 2, because that's what's coming next. And that's about it, everybody. So please have a great day. Have some good, some good No Man's Sky action going on. And thank you again so much for watching. So this is Sarge signing off.